finds that the opinions and views of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
Hi everyone, you're watching the Business Portal, your gateway to business trends and opportunities. I'm your business evangelist, Lloyd Luna, and this is Creative Business.
Live from the Global News Network studio in the Philippines, here's your business evangelist and host, Lloyd Luna.
Today, big news and interesting events in this week's business arena. The good news, peso is up, and we are thanking China for that. Also today, Kit Perez of Beany is here with us to talk about this Beany hat thing that we are seeing on the streets. In my top 8 reasons why people don't pursue business. Some of it are valid, and guess what? Some of it are not. And finally, Tutti Frutti, the frozen yogurt that starts at 20 pesos. Guess what? My girlfriend and I ended up paying 300 pesos. We've got an eye on your business. Now let's go to the good news. First, we would like to thank China. China, thank you very much. Why? The peso inched up on Wednesday to move back to the 43 to a dollar territory. Now this one is interesting. The rise was triggered by just a news of what? An expanding manufacturing sector of China. In fact, it lifted sentiment on major Asian currencies. Now, the local currency closed at 43.78 against the US dollar, up by 22 centavos from the previous day's finish of 44. In an inquiry report, traders said that appreciation of the peso, which mirrored the movement of other key Asian currencies, was largely on account of reports that China's manufacturing sector grew in November, and this led to projections of a sustained growth of the export sector of neighboring countries, including, ta-da, the Philippines. Although the United States of Europe are the leading export markets for the Philippines and other developing countries, China has become one of the top destinations of export goods from emerging Asian economies over the recent years. Growth in exports would solidify recovery of the Asian countries from the downturn last year. Now, take this. Exports of the Philippines grew year on year by how many? 38.5% to that's $38.3 billion in the first 3 quarters of the year. How is that? What do you think? I think this is a very, very good news. I'm going to pause for a commercial break, and when we come back, our guest for today. So, this is your creative business this Friday. This is Lloyd Luna. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why I am wearing this Beany hat. And, well, there's only one reason. Because the owner of this Beany is here with us. And his name is Kit Perez. And he will be actually talking to us about his business. I'm sure a lot of you outside have been seeing a lot of this hat stuff when you're in events or where you are even in school. But before I give you this guy, and I would like to even say that there is, in fact, a photo of the week. This week, let's make the picture talk. What comes to mind? Send us your monologue and thoughts. Just type CB space your name, space location, space your message, and send to the numbers on your television screen. Ano po sa tingin nyo sinasabi nyo mga larawan na yan? Okay? Ipadala nyo po sa amin na inyong mga nasa isip. Now, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome our guest, Kit Perez. Hi, Kit. Good morning. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Doing great?
Doing great. Nice hat.
Nice hat. Of course, this is yours. That's what you're going to
Thank
say,
you.
right? Nice hat. But how's your family? Are you married?
Yeah, I am.
Are you sure?
I have one kid. Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. One kid.
One kid.
How young?
6 years old.
6 years old. So he or she?
It's a she.
It's a she.
It's a she.
She's also wearing this.
Yeah, I
this,
guess
this
so.
thing. I guess so.
She should.
Anyways, for free. So tell us more about the beginning of this business. I mean, tell me that this is not just a fad. That you just came up of something, that this is something that is a real business, or that can be a real business for some people out there.
Okay. Well, hopefully it won't be a fad. We're hoping it won't be a fad. Basically, it began as a project of my sister. She's a freshman now at UP, my sister Angela. Well, it began when she used that. We participated in a bazaar in UP. It's a comic book and anime bazaar, I think. And well, my parents kasi, they're into bazaars. They do crafts, handmade crafts, personalized crafts. So they gave it a shot eh.
Right.
This thing, wala pa nga yung Biniboshi na name nun eh. Just beanie hats, As we all know, we have this K-pop trend.
Right.
You know, Koreans, they like to dress up eccentrically. So what the heck, kumbaga, we could also do that.
Right. Pero ibig sabihin na this is not new. I mean, your family has been in the business for
We're a
for a
family
long
of
time.
artists. Yeah, we draw, we sculpt, everything.
And before you actually joined the business and really
The team,
consolidated your effort into this Beany thing.
Beanie.
Beany thing. How does your life look like?
Well, we every day in the house we try to come up with something new, something that will catch on. You know, we try to come up with things that are out of the box, things that you don't usually see. So we came up with before we used to do personalized mugs. And my sister, since she was born into the business, you know, my mom, my dad, they're both artists, and my sister's kind of fun with, you know, anime manga things,
Right.
anime manga stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean a lot of young people, they are addicts.
Yeah,
Literally,
me too.
they are.
I never grew out of it.
Of course, I don't know, but I don't know about you, but
But not too much. Not the nerdy
not too
type.
much. Right.
Okay,
but there is this is like a mature market that you just had to fulfill. I mean, you just have to give them the product because the market is already here, right?
Yeah, because at first, if you see it at face value, you would think that only kids buy those, only manga anime fans buy these hats.
You mean my batch?
Yeah, mine too. And
Kid is included.
yeah, me included. Okay. But later on, even the call center folks, they got into it also. Eh.
Oh yeah, tell me more about it. I mean, these people are these are professionals.
These are professionals,
working
but
professionals.
as
Why
you,
will they get this kind of?
as you know,
thing?
their working environment, syempre, it's air conditioned. Ganon. They like to sleep during break times.
So when they sleep, they will have to just like.
Maybe they want to dream of something, their fantasies.
Okay, so while on break, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens. While on break, you buy this Beany thing, and then
You buy this Beany thing.
Okay.
And make us happy.
Okay. Very good.
So
That's really
as the months went on, actually Beany Boss is barely 6 months old, but it really caught on during bazaars.
That fast, right?
That fast because when we participate in bazaars, we also do customizing on the spot. So if if someone approaches our booth and says, oh, well, I want my Beany Boshi hat to have 3 eyes and 4 horns, for example. Sabihin namin, oh sige.
You will have to do that.
We will do that. You come back after an hour and you have your very own Beany Boshi hat.
Right, exactly.